Hey, Tlankumaruru. And it's like load shedding right now. It is so cold, you guys. It is so cold. It is. I really can't. Woo! Hi, guys. Welcome to my diary. I have been gone for like such a long time. I know that. And I'm sorry. Like, life had me on chokehold. I had exams, I had school, I had just challenges, but that's not an excuse. I'm back now, and a few of you guys, or rather, a few of my friends have requested that I shoot a video regarding weight loss tips. And a quick disclaimer before I say anything: I'm not a doctor, I'm not a registered dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, I am not a GP by any chance whatsoever. So I'm not qualified to give advice in terms of like weight loss and stuff like that. Whatever I'll be saying here is just everything that has worked for me, everything that has worked for people that I know, everything that has worked, yeah, generally for me and for people around me. Anyways, I'm going to start. I wrote the tips on my phone so that I like don't forget. Um, yeah. So the first one, the very first one, the most important one for anything, not just for weight loss, for just you, for you to just live and survive in general, is to drink plenty of water. Guys, water is medicinal, okay? Water is literally the problem solver to every problem that you have in your life. Water is life. Water is. I could write a poem, but we don't have time right now. But just like drink your water. Drink a lot of water if you can. I know right now it's cold, so drinking water can be a hassle. It can be really difficult, but try by all means to drink water. What I have done that has helped me to like increase my water intake is to um get this water bottle. I got it from Clicks. Yes, I got it from Clicks, and it is a 2 liter water bottle. I fill it up in the morning, drink it, drink the water. Like, I drink the water throughout the day. Sometimes I finish it and then fill it like halfway through. Sometimes I don't finish it. Sometimes I finish it and then don't fill it in again. So like days differ, but then I try by all means to always drink at least 2 liters of water. Sometimes I would need to drink more water, sometimes I would need to drink less, and I don't like crucify myself for that. But yeah, just drink your water, okay? Drink a lot of water. I know you've heard a lot of people say, drink water, drink water. But the reason why a lot of people say it is because it is that important. Drink water. No, I'm please. Thank you. Tip number 2, it is to eat your fruits and vegetables. I know also this tip is like, oh my gosh, we've heard this so many times. We know. Yes, you know, but do you do it? No, you don't. Exactly. Obviously, there are people who have like food intolerances, like me. I know a few people can't eat fruits because they are allergic to certain fruits or certain vegetables. But if you can't eat fruits or vegetables, then I don't know how to help you. You might need to find like alternatives, maybe through supplements, like take pills and stuff. But then, if you aren't allergic to most fruits and vegetables, please eat your fruits and eat your vegetables. People also usually think that like the sugar content that is in fruit is detrimental for weight loss, and it is not, because it is natural sugar. Like, it is the natural form of sugar because it comes from the fruit. It is not like added, it is not refined, it is not processed in any way. So that is literally the best type of sugar you can have. And I know people tend to think that starchy vegetables like your potatoes, your sweet potatoes, your corn, and all those are bad for weight loss, and those are not bad. They're actually really good. The bad thing that most people do is prepare the food in a way that can be fattening. So they would prepare the food and add a lot of oil or a lot of butter or a lot of salt, and that increases the calorie content of the food, therefore makes it very dense and then makes it not weight loss friendly. And I know that there are fruits which are less in calories than others, and there are vegetables which are less in calories than others. With fruits, I think most fruits which are less in calories are your citrus fruits, your oranges, your lemons, your naartjies, your tangerines, your pomegranate, all those. And then you have your berries, your cranberry, your blueberry, your strawberry, your raspberry, your mulberry. You have your apples as well. You have your pineapples. Yeah, you have your peaches as well, I think. And then I know bananas are really dense in calories. Avocados are really dense in calories. Tomatoes are low in calories. I know that for sure. So yeah. And then for your vegetables, the ones that are low in calories are usually your green vegetables, your lettuce, your cucumber, your spinach, your celery, your kale, your asparagus, your green beans, all those ones, your carrots, your yeah, man. And then the ones that are dense in calories are usually your starchy ones, your potatoes, your corn, your sweet potatoes. Yes, and you have to have your onions, your gingers, and your garlics for your immune system. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. And I know for students, it sometimes can be really difficult to like incorporate fruits and vegetables because simply you don't necessarily have time every day to be cutting and chopping fruits and vegetables. So what I have done, what has helped me to like increase my intake is to, well, for the vegetables, it's to buy frozen vegetables. You see that mix, that country mix with like cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, corn, and I think green beans. I just usually take that, put it in the pan, put it in the pot, boil it. After it's done cooking, season with salt and pepper or with spices, eat, finish. I know that ones that you can roast, they are like pre-cut vegetables that you can buy, and that can make it a bit easier for you to cook or to prepare. As for fruits that are usually pre-packed don't taste nice and they don't really last long. So I just buy like normal fruits and I just eat it as is. I don't necessarily buy pre-sliced or pre-packed fruits, but I do tend to buy pre-sliced or pre-packed vegetables a lot. Moving on to tip number 3. It is to eat enough food to fill your body. Like, as in, like, don't starve yourself. I know people tend to starve themselves when they want to lose weight. I've done it before. I'm a culprit. I am guilty of doing this. Please don't be like me. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Reason being, once you start eating less food than what your body needs, your body is going to literally save up all the energy that it has from the little amount of food that you consume. And once it saves up all that energy, it's going to stop metabolizing the food that you eat efficiently, and then it's going to hold on to the little food that you are eating. And once it holds on to that, it means you aren't necessarily going to lose any more weight, because your body is literally saying, anyways, as I was saying, guys, before I was rudely interrupted by some grinding machine. If you eat less food, it basically means your body has less to process and metabolize, and therefore it's going to hold on to the little that it has for survival, and then that is not going to be very effective for your fat loss. Your metabolism is also going to slow down, and then fat loss goals down the drain, weight loss goals down the drain. So eat food. Do not starve yourself. Don't do that mistake, because if you starve yourself, once you start eating normally again, you're going to regain all that weight and more. Until yeah, so don't do that. Tip number 4, do not drink your liquids. The only liquid you can drink and drink yourself to is water. I know this sounds ridiculous. I know you guys are probably thinking, Una, are you saying we must just drink water? We can't drink juice or what or what? No. Drink your juice, drink your tea, drink your alcohol, but do it very cautiously, because a lot of juices, especially the ones that are like 100%, the juice that equating 100%, a lot of them are really high in processed sugars. You won't know because obviously the ingredient list, a lot of us don't read the ingredient list, so a lot of us wouldn't know that the juices are really high in sugars. Tea, it really just depends if you have your tea with sugar or not. And if you have it with sugar, it depends on how much sugar you put into your tea. And then alcohol, child. Ooh. Alcohol has gang sugar. Alcohol has a lot of sugar. It has a lot of malt. It has a lot of calories just in general. If you want to drink juice, drink it cautiously. If you want to drink alcohol, there are weight loss friendly alcoholic beverages that you can drink that are low in calories and low in sugar. But tip number 5, you should create a caloric deficit, and you don't have to, but you can track your macros as well. So basically, a caloric deficit is ensuring that the calories that you take in, meaning the calories that you consume, that you eat, are less than the calories that you exert, the calories that you use up, the calories that your body uses up. You can either eat less and exercise more, like increase your movement, increase the time slots in which you're exercising, increase the amount of energy that you're exerting during your exercises so that you can burn off more calories than you are eating. Basically, a caloric deficit is just ensuring that the amount of food that you take in is less than the amount of food that you are exerting. And it can be created obviously by eating less. And if you want to track how much you're eating, there are a few apps that you can download. There is MyFitnessPal that I used to use. I don't use it anymore because I don't track my calories anymore. But I still have it on my phone. You can use MyFitnessPal. You can use. There are a few apps that you can use, but I have used MyFitnessPal and it has worked for me. And for your macros, that is basically tracking how much protein you're having, how much carbohydrates you're having, how much fats you're having, how much fiber, how much water, all those things. So you can track all of that to see basically how much nutritional value is in your food. Yes. Tip number 6. This one is also really important. You need to get plenty of sleep. I know it is difficult, especially if you're a student or if you're working like a really demanding job. I know it is difficult to get enough sleep. I know, guys, I know. I'm also, like, I don't want to make myself better in this situation. I sometimes don't get enough sleep as well, especially if it's like during exam or test season. I'll literally sleep for like 2-3 hours, and that is really bad. But if you can, please find a way to sleep enough. Have like 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep. Rest, because your body is already doing so much for you. Your body is literally keeping you up during the day. It is staying active. It is going to the gym for you. It is being present in class or at work for you. Your brain is working. Your body is working. It is ensuring that you survive. You survive COVID. You survive monkeypox. You survive all these things. The least you can do for it is sleep. The least you can do for your body is getting it enough rest, getting it enough sleep, ensuring that you thank it by just sleeping. And I know a lot of people also struggle with like this thing of when they get in bed, their body is really tired, but their brain is still running. That happened to me a lot. what I do when I experience that, I put my phone away. I literally just lay in bed and I imagine random things. The other night, I imagined like a flock of sheep, and then I was head counting the sheep. And amongst the flock of sheep, I imagined that all the sheep were white and there was one that was black. So I kept on going back to the black one and counting it. So my brain got tired of that repetitive action, and eventually I fell asleep. So you can like find a way that helps you, but putting your phone away, it helps, and then you can like find another way. But please get enough sleep. Like robalang batungling, robalang. Tip number 7. Tip number 7. Please do like incorporate different exercises, right? It is important to like form a routine so that your body can get used to a certain routine, or like a certain set of exercises or a certain type of exercises. But then after a while, if you do that for like long enough, your body is now getting too used to it, and then that exercising routine is no longer effective. So what you can do is incorporate different types of exercises. Maybe like today you do strength training, like you lift weights and stuff. Tomorrow you do cardio. The next day you do HIIT exercises. The next day you do yoga, or you do Pilates. The next day you do like a dance workout. Or even if you don't want to change it like daily, you can do it by weeks. Like let's say this week you're focusing on strength training, next week you're focusing on Pilates, the other week you're focusing on, so you can find like a strategic way to help you incorporate the different types of exercises. But do that also so that you don't get bored, or you don't get like tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and for it to become like a fun activity that you're looking forward to, and not necessarily a fun activity that you're like, oh, I have to go do this, and you dread doing it, and then you end up not doing it at all. Tip number 8, it is to eat using smaller plates. This tip works effectively and efficiently simply because your brain, when you use like a smaller plate, your brain is telling you that you need to finish the food that is inside the plate. So using a smaller plate will help you control your portion sizes, because then if you finish the food inside the plate, I mean, some people might want to go get more food, but you are less likely to want to go get more food, especially if your plate is filled with vegetables and fruits. So eating using a smaller plate helps your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is already thinking. So eating in a larger plate will force you to eat more food, because you don't want to waste the food. You don't want the food to become stale. Like you don't want to put the food away and then eat it later. I don't do that. If there's food in my plate, I want to finish it. So for me to ensure that I finish the food in my plate, I use a smaller plate so that I am able to finish the food in my plate and I don't overeat. Yeah. So that is what is. Number 9, put this thing away during mealtime. Put your phone away during mealtime. Why? Because you need to be conscious and you need to engage with your food. I know this might sound ridiculous, but when you are eating, you need to interact with your food so that you can tell if your body is telling you that you have had enough food. It helps you with overeating as well, because if you're on your phone and you're eating, you're not necessarily in tune with your mind. You're not necessarily in tune with yourself. You're focusing on whatever that you're doing on the phone. So even if you're full, you might just continue eating because you're busy on your phone. But then if you put your phone away, your whole focus is on the plate and on you and how you feel while you're eating. So if you feel full, you can literally just put the food away. It is easier for you to put the food away. Yes. And tip number 10, the last tip, it is to be patient. If you are on a quest to lose weight, or if you are on a quest to live a healthier lifestyle, you need to be patient with yourself. Do not rush yourself. Do not crucify yourself if you fail at some stages. Do not crucify yourself if some people are getting faster results than you are, because people are different, their bodies react differently to different things, and you can't necessarily expect yourself to lose weight in a month, knowing very well that you took like 3 years to gain that weight. You understand? And do not like follow these fat diets that are like liquid diet, you're gonna lose weight in 7 days. Those things work for a short period of time. You're going to lose weight in 7 days, yes, but all that weight that you're losing in 7 days, it's literally water weight. It is water retention weight. You're losing water, you're losing sodium. You're not losing fat, you're not losing muscle, you're not losing fat and muscle, you're losing water and sodium in your body. And once you start eating normal food again, you're going to regain that water weight back, and you might even gain more weight because you had slowed down your metabolism and now you needed to work fast again. So be patient, be kind to yourself. Try by all means to have a positive mindset and a positive body image and a positive self-esteem while you are on this journey of becoming healthier and of losing weight. It is not easy, trust me, it is not. Even for like smaller people, it is not easy, I can tell you that. But it will definitely be worth it when you feel and look healthier. It will definitely be worth it when you look in the mirror and you like how you feel. It will definitely be worth it when the underlying conditions that you have had are starting to clear away. So do it for yourself, firstly, and then do it to live a long and happy life. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I will try. It is an oath. I will try to be more consistent. I will try to post more often, and I will try also to release like more content. Also, please tell me, guys, if you I think I asked this in the previous video and people said yes, but I'm just asking again. Do you guys think I should just stick to like talking about food, or should I expand to like self-care and fitness and hair care and all those other things? Okay, bye. Thanks. I have not drunk water today. Get drunk. Get drunken. King. Hey, King. Get drunk. So, kung walo na. Yeah. Ayun sa kibikin ng